Um, I'm just wondering if what is blocked? Oh, I see what happened. Yeah, hello guys. Thank you for your patience and your support so far in this my channel. I know I have not really been up to it. The last time I scheduled the live, I couldn't make it. But I'm away now somewhere. Yeah, and I've got a little bit of time. At least the kids and family, they are not around. So I just started that I do a quick chit chat. Yeah, if anyone is around, come right in and say hi. Yeah, yeah, there's just so much emails that I cannot be replying at the moment. Yeah, but I'm happy to share some of the stuff. I have been asked here, and if anyone is on and you want some clarification or question on anything, I would be happy to take it. Yeah. Mm. um One of the questions I've been asked from someone in the UK is how is New Zealand weather? Is it on the cold side or on the tropical side, and also does it rain as much as it rains in the UK? Yeah, I haven't visited UK. Yeah, I would say that New Zealand is quite on the tropical side, and that's why I like it here. The winter is not to the extreme and the summer is not to the extreme. And in terms of raining, it depends on the region where you live. Obviously, some regions will experience rainfall more than the other. Yeah, I think one of the regions that I've lived in that is notorious for rainfall is Hokitika. Yeah, so that is it for that question. Yeah, for someone in the UK considering migrating to New Zealand and wanting to know much about the weather. I think I have got one question here. Abubakar Easy say hello ma, good morning. Yeah, good morning to you too. So I would just pick another question. What would you say the post-COVID recovery is for New Zealand? Do you think that the economy is coming back, or would you consider them still struggling Yeah, because I heard that the cost of living is quite high. So with post-COVID recovery for most countries, is it a good time to migrate? Mm, to be honest, I just tell people, if you want to explore, just explore. There is no good time to migrate. There is no bad time to migrate. And my having been in New Zealand for a while, cost of living, um, it's just there, just as worldwide. There's just inflation, things just going up. New Zealand will be of no exemption, and theirs might even be on the other side, if you know what I mean, because naturally our cost of living is expensive just because of the location. Yeah, anything that we do not produce here, the extra cost from the transportation before it gets to us will be on the end users. So yeah, but what I just tell people is just the wait. Yeah, yeah. If you want to migrate, to check if it is for you, and if cost of living is something you can bear with it, you give it a try, and or you can just holiday to have a look. So you just have a look, and if you feel it's to the extreme, you do some visibility study yourself. Yeah, because there is some things you can find that yourself that I cannot probably create a content on it in this video. So when you come around for a holiday, you check the prices of commodity and things in general and compare it to where you're coming from, and you check it against the minimum wage here to see if it is something you can, yeah, walk around with. Yeah, yeah. And another question I've got is for somebody intending to migrate with family, what would you say about school? As an African family, do you find your kids enjoying school? Whew. um you know, for a child to enjoy school, to me is a holistic approach. Some of it will be external, and some of it will be internal factor. What do I mean by an internal factor? Could be the child's personality, and also the family, how the family prepares the child for challenges out there in the community, and how the parents or the caregiver of the child handles things differently from the other parents. And asking me if my kids enjoy school, my big boy, who is now in primary school, I would say he definitely loves school. Yeah, but are they that challenge of being like the minority, or minority in the community, him not having enough like that community of African in his school? Is the challenge there? And yeah, I would tell you definitely, yeah, because recently I just noticed he comes back with questions like he is more like sensory, noticing that, yeah, I look different from other people, and he would tell me this person in my class from this nationality is having a birthday, and he invited me. He has started to pick different nationalities and different communities in New Zealand, of which he has been classified based on his continent at a point. Yeah, so these are questions and conversation that you need to have with your kids, and also how you make them to the angle you position them to view things matters. Yeah, I just try to stay on the positive side, position them on the angle to always view things positively, and surmount the challenges. Yeah, and this will go a long way in preparing them with the general life challenge when they become adults. So yeah, yeah. Even in your country, yeah, even in Nigeria, yeah. Sometimes we are being identified by tribe. You can say this is a Yoruba Ofemano. You can say this is Omo Igbo. You can say this is Eti Mo Akwa Ibom. So yeah, to me is the way you handle it. If you call me an African here, yeah, I stand up with my full chest. I will tell you African is a continent. Yeah, my country, Nigeria, is in that continent. So and that settles it. Yeah, yeah, that's it. You just have to build that confidence in your kid, and foster positive affirmation on how they say themselves, on the positive things they tell themselves, on how great they are. And once they build that comfort, trust me, they won't feel it the way you just view it. Yeah, you will see them being happy in their, you just see them being happy being the minority. Yeah, yeah. By the way I handle it, I've seen a lot of positive vibes around my kid. He's happy, he's good, he's chilly boy at school. A lot of friends that yeah, I've been to a couple of birthdays that I'm thinking, tone down your friends and focus on school. Yeah, he has integrated reasonably, that I'm quite happy with his social life. So you have your own work to do. You do not leave it for the community. That's what I would say in my experience as an African, a Nigerian parent here in New Zealand. So yeah, you have a lot of work to do regarding integration and all of that. Also around school, someone wants to know if education is free for kids here in New Zealand. Where will I start? You guys know we changed government. Yeah. So when my currently I have a child in kindy. I know there used to be like 20 hours free from age of 2, but I think that has been reviewed to about 3 years now. That's when you get it. So outside that, any other extra hour you want for your child that is under 3, you have to augment for it. And if the child is under 3, it has to be pay as you go. And there is another stuff for people that are not in low medium income. I think they have to work it out to see if you qualify for childcare support. So for those that qualify for it, it varies depending on what you guys earn as a family. So you might qualify for 9 hours free if your child is under 3 years. You can qualify for 12. You can qualify for 15. Like I say, the work and income will assess it if you put the application. So, and you might not qualify for anything at all if you and your partner or your husband, if you guys are earning what they feel should be enough for you guys to pay for your child's candy. Yeah. So, and for primary schools, the public primary schools here, they are 100% free. If they even offer lunch in some region for our primary school, of which I think the cost per lunch per child, they just reviewed it a little bit down with this new government. Yeah, so if you are on work visa, if you are, as far as I know, and if you're a permanent resident or resident, your kid can access any New Zealand public school for free. And if you are looking at private schools like Catholic schools and other, like you have to pay something. Like my child goes to a Catholic primary school, so the government covered the free component of it, but the Catholic church will get you to pay something that I consider very reasonable per year. I think they just increased that slightly now. Yeah. I think I paid under 500 New Zealand dollars for this term or for this year. I think for something. So yeah, to me it worth it. If I check the value, the Catholic value I'm getting, the mercy value, yeah, him being empathetic, being a whole human being, being a whole lovely respectful child. I'm seeing those values. I'm not saying the public schools don't do it, but being a Catholic, I just want that Catholic background because life here is quite busy. So if I can get that extra help of his Christian roots, his Christian heritage, his Christian background being rooted, the foundation being led from him going to a Catholic school, trust me, I would pay over and over um about it. Yeah, because I really want that foundation, the culture. You guys know how it is with, yeah, because I went to Catholic university myself. The strictness of which you do not get how do I put this? It's just better experience than explained. There's this strictness that comes with missionary school, with Catholic school, that you cannot, I will not say you cannot find it in public school. You can, but the Catholic school one is just at the level of strictness that's, yeah, that I love it, at the level of discipline. I'm really trying to get the right word to explain. So I'll read some stuff on the screen. Ifesinachi James, can I be able to work in New Zealand with tourist visa? I am currently in Nigeria. No, the tourist visa is not a work visa. You need to get a work visa to be able to work in New Zealand, and nobody can employ you with tourist visa because there are certain laws they need to fulfill on their part. You need to have a tax number. Yeah, so you need to have a work visa, do your IRD, and get a tax number before you can actually be on any employer's payroll, so that before they give you your weekly or monthly payroll, they take your tax off it, so you cannot work on tourist visa. Yeah, yeah, that I am pretty sure about. So there's another question here. Say I want more about New Zealand because I'm currently in Dubai and I want to come with visit visa and look for work in New Zealand. That's definitely something to explore. Like I do tell people, you might, I have seen people that are that just come to New Zealand for visits. They will be like, we've been here. New Zealand is a great country. Yeah, a lot of places, tourist attraction places to visit. But after going around and everything, they'll be like, oh, it's good for holiday. It's not for me. I'm going back. And some people will be like, yeah. While on visit or while on forays, as a tourist, I quite love it. So let me check if I'll be lucky to get an accredited employer to offer me job and sponsor my visa, and they take it off from there. So I'll just say, just give it a try. Visit. If you don't like it, you lose nothing. At least you've added it to your life experience. Yeah. Then if you like it, you try to see if you can contribute to the community. Look for something within your skill set to see if you'll be lucky to get someone to sponsor you. That's all I tell people. Yeah, no hyping, no, yeah, just sharing my life experience here. So there's another question here. It said, hello, ma'am. How are you? I have completed B Farm. I want to come to New Zealand for masters. Will it be a good choice for pharmacy field? Please give me your suggestion. Coming to New Zealand for masters is great. Yeah, but asking me if it will be a good choice for pharmacy, you know, you know your long-term goal, yeah, more than anyone else. So if your long-term goal is to practice as a pharmacist in New Zealand, coming via a master's degree, as far as I know, and when I did my caps and a whole lot of that, um there is no pathway that you can become a pharmacist like in most countries like the UK. They have few schools that you can just do 2 years and masters in pharmacy that will offer you a pathway towards being a licensed UK pharmacist, and same goes to Australia. As far as I know, I don't think New Zealand have got that pathway. So as an overseas trend, especially if your country where you are trained is considered non-equivalent qualification, you have to follow this process, this KEPS process, of which I feel there have been a few review to the KEPS exam and the components and everything, which I'll still do a sit down video on. So if your main target is to be licensed and work here as a licensed pharmacist, I would say that's the only process I know that you can get to that for now. But if your main focus is to have masters and work in a closely related would I say a closely related position as a pharmacist, or anything that somebody with a master's in the area that you intend to venture on would do, then that's great. But at the end of the day, it is up to you what you feel your like long-term goals are, what you feel fulfilled about. Currently myself, my fulfillment comes from that, if you get what I mean, comes from that being licensed and being able to practice as a pharmacist than going for another academic. Yeah, though going through the process of getting your license here, if you're following the non-equivalent qualification routes, is a whole lot of studies and a whole lot of, yeah, it's a whole lot of journey. So there's a whole lot in the journey. So it's just the path you want to take, your long-term goal, what makes you happy in the long run. So you just weigh that out, yeah, and check. So how can I apply for the job visa? Honestly, the only place you can apply for job visa is Immigration New Zealand website. And when you get there, you see different options, you see different skill sets, and you pick the one that you fit into. Yeah, so that's the only place I know that you can apply for for work visa. Yeah, just be careful of scammers around. Yeah, so I'm just trying to see if there's any other question that I've not answered on this screen, because I will soon be rounding up. Please, is it easy to come with visitor visa in New Zealand and change it to work visa? Because currently, okay, I think I have attended to that. Let me just get a little bit up to see if there's anything. It seems I've attended to all the question on the screen right now. Yeah, so I will just see if I can attend to one more question that I was asked. Yeah. Before, yeah, my My camera is a bit unsteady. Yeah. Yeah, apologies guys. What course would be better for masters in pharmacy field, sister? There's so many courses out there for masters in pharmacy. Like I said earlier on, it depends on your long-term goal. None of them, as far as I know, will offer you that pathway of practicing as a pharmacist in New Zealand if you are not going through the KEPS pathway. Yeah, but when you look at, just when you have to shop around, especially University of Otago. That's one of the university offering pharmacy course here in New Zealand, and University of Auckland, the two of them. So you shop around their website to see what course option they've got for masters in pharmacy. And another advice I'll give you is you match it around the job opportunity after you graduate from the courses they have available, to see the one that is closest to what you have interest in as a pharmacist. Yeah, but you might not be able to do the core pharmacist job without a license, because New Zealand pharmacy practice is quite, I would say, really regulated. And if I think among the top 5, 6, 10 in the world in terms of regulation. So you have to pass through their part. Yeah. Is there any difference between university and college? What will I say? Um, College here, as far as I know, it's like secondary school, what we call secondary school back home. Yeah, so maybe I'm not in the right frame of mind, or I don't quite understand the question difference between university and the college. Yeah, because here they can say College of Medicine as well. Then college can be like high school, where I'm coming from. So I don't know whether that's in the contents where you are asking this, or yeah. And also there is institutes here, if that's what you mean. They have institutes where you can do your diploma courses. Yeah, that's the level of study you are looking at. So guys, that's it for today chit chat. And if you guys find this quite helpful, because at the moment it seems like something I can easily do, because it gives me the opportunity to interact with you guys, and I don't need to do much editing, and I'm just away from family for 2-3 days, and I can afford to do daily chit chat before I go back. So if you guys want to catch up at about this time tomorrow on anything on chit chat, for us to discuss anything, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll be back by this time tomorrow to talk about anything towards the direction on what you guys are wanting to know. But so far so good. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for always being there for your out and about lady here in New Zealand. And as soon as I get things sorted at my end, I will be out and bubbling and around. And as soon as we get off this winter season, I will be there again to do some outdoor vlogs and show you guys around. The weather hasn't been great this past few weeks, so it's more of I can't really go out to do more of outdoor vlogs, but yeah, we'll make deal with what we have until things improve. Yeah, we are getting to summer very soon. So thank you all for those that joined me today, and I hope to be on again by this time tomorrow to talk about anything you guys want us to discuss and catch up on. Yeah, so that's it for now. I love you all and thank you for your support. Your out and about lady is very grateful for the community fan base and for your support so far. See you guys, yeah, soon.